In my previous video, I taught us how to calculate BMI, body mass index, and I also remember telling you to get to know what your BMI is for today's video. So I'm here today to let us know the implication of the value that you have gotten. If you're here to check out my previous video about how to calculate your BMI and what it is, you might want to check it out so that this video will make sense to you. Okay, so if you've gotten your BMI value, just like we said last time about the underweight, the normal weight, overweight, and the obese, that means that you would have fallen into one of this category, and now I will tell you what this means. So if you've gotten your BMI value and you notice that it is below 18.5, that means you are underweight, and this can mean that you are at risk of malnutrition. That means you are not feeding very well, you are not feeding as you should be feeding. It can also mean that you will have weakened immunity, meaning that when everyone is able to ward off infection, where everyone's body is fighting against diseases, your own body will be weakened and you are very susceptible to just getting infected and getting diseases as much as possible. You don't want this. Another thing that comes with being underweight is osteoporosis, meaning that your bones will be very, very fragile. If you fall by mistake, your bones are going home. So this is not good as well. This is not a good thing, and it can also mean that you have underlying health condition. So what should you do if this is the case? You need to increase your calorie intake. If you are underweight, you want to increase food rich in calories. Another thing that you want to do is you want to invest in eating healthy protein. Yes, you want to eat protein as much as possible. Anytime you eat, hard egg. Yes, eat egg. Add plantain. Take as much protein as possible, and you want to increase your fat intake. This shouldn't be too much, but you don't want it to be too small as well. When other people are avoiding fat, you shouldn't be the one that will totally be avoiding fat because you really need this. Another thing that you want to do is you want to ensure that you go for medical examination to rule out any underlying health condition. Okay, so the second category is the normal weight. So if you have calculated your BMI and it falls between 18.5 to 24.9, this is very good. You are doing well, and I would have said you should continue doing what you are doing, but just because your weight is normal does not mean what you are doing is good or is healthy. But I would say that you should continue doing every of the healthy activities that you are doing. You've been taking balanced diets, then continue taking it. You've been exercising your muscles, then yes, continue doing this. So to the next category, that's overweight. If you're overweight, it means that your BMI value is between 25 to 29.9. And what does this mean? This means that you are at high risk of having high blood pressure. You are at high risk of having diabetes mellitus. You are at high risk of having heart problems, heart conditions, even later in life. You will definitely have sleep disturbances. You won't be able to sleep well as you should, and you will have joint problems. You will always have pains in your joints. This is because it can be associated to the fact that you are overweight. So what should you do? One of the things that you want to do is you want to increase your physical activity. If you are someone who is always sitting down telling people to do things for you, you want to stop that. You want to do things by yourself because you want to use it as an opportunity to exercise your muscle. If you are always at home, just sitting down, having little to no activity, then you want to get up at some time of the day, maybe in the evening when it is not sunny. You want to walk out, walk around, you just want to exercise your muscles. You just want to do things that makes you sweat, basically. So you want to do this. You want to increase your physical activity. Another thing is you need to start portion control. It's not about eating bulky, it's about eating healthy. And if you are always eating sugary things, fatty food, you want to cut down on that as well as much as possible. And then you need to stop taking processed food. So you want to take more fresh food. You want to take fruits, you want to take fresh vegetables, you want to take things that are not processed, because this will really help you. So these are the things that you should do in this kind of situation, and you should always monitor your BMI. You should always monitor your BMI to ensure that you are doing well, you are, coming down gradually, and you are not increasing in weight. So, to the last category of people, the obese, everything that I said about the overweight are the things that pertains to you too, and those are the things that you should do. But you should do this even in higher concentration, meaning that if someone who is overweight is going out exercising for 30 minutes in a day, you want to do an hour. If someone who is overweight is cutting down on sugary food by 10%, you want to do 20. So you want to do this even in higher concentration, and you will get maximum result for doing this. There's one thing that I need you to note. BMI is not so perfect, so I'll be showing you another tool, a very simple tool, in my next video, which you can add to BMI to make it very, very effective. So stay tuned and let us all stay healthy together. Share this video with your friends and family. Let us all be fine. All right, see you in my next video.